What should be the clever message I put into the into my friends' channels?
Hmm.
Actually, I think I know.
I don't know why I wrote fence. I meant to write first. God.
You know what's the most difficult thing about writing?
Hmm?
Getting started.
Yeah. It's getting started in every way, even in the micro ways, like start a new paragraph. That's what I struggle with the most, you know?
See, that's not
Like,
my issue, but I understand because it's kind of a derivative of that.
Hmm.
Either way, writing sucks.
I like writing. It's fun
So
when I
do
can actually do
I.
it.
The only issue is that it's difficult, and I don't like difficult.
Hmm.
Okay, so um, okay, all right. Now it's running on all cylinders.
Ugh. The worst thing I'm with in writing is always freaking time frames. Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
When does this happen?
Ouch. Also, is it just me, or has most people moved to stuff like what you call it, Twitch, for streaming? Like you never hear of a
Mm.
YouTuber streaming on YouTube,
I mean,
I should say.
yeah, like sometimes you hear YouTube streaming on YouTube, but it's like they stream on YouTube and Twitch. You know, it's never
Yeah,
just YouTube streams. You know.
and that's one of my friends for you. But see, that's the thing about me. I'm the everywhere at once.
Mm.
I am either going to be on Twitch or I'm going to be on YouTube exclusively. Mainly YouTube. I haven't done Twitch yet. So. So I know where a village is on my survival world. I just need a bucket of lava. So my engine don't go out offline. You know? You feel me?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, where did I put my bucket of lava? Holy shit.
Hold on. Where are you streaming so I can have it open in the background?
Oh, I put it in self promo.
All right. I think I have that muted because I just don't want to like. I will poke at it occasionally, but yeah.
Yeah. Where the fuck did I put
I should
my
probably mute
bucket?
this because otherwise I'll hear myself in the background. Huh?
Yeah. I think I've officially lost a bucket.
Mm. It's rough out there.
Can't have shit in Minecraft.
Sure. Mm. Holy writing! I know what I want to write, but the words!
English.
English is not Englishing!
Does not compute. Okay, that's fucking tricky. My character kind of looks in the direction that the plane is turning.
Mm.
Mm. Now I need to put all the villagers into a localized don't want to use the word slave camp, but that's kind of what I'm doing. I need a trading hall. There we go.
Sometimes I'm really good at words, and then other times I'm really bad at words because I want to write a word here, but I don't know what I want to write, and all I can think of is cohort, which it's technically not wrong, but it feels kind of weird to use.
Yeah. Sometimes I even have to go back on my writing and be like, is that a correct definition? Am I using this word right?
Real.
Baby villager, you know what that means? Execution. Okay, I have no idea how I want to go about making this operate. Bread. Bread spotted.
Hmm. Bread.
Bread. More bread.
Bread. Bread.
And apples. I can't just carry them back to my base. There's so much sheep here to make my what you call it? My you know what, forget English. I'm going over to German. Hello.
Dude, I only know how to say I love you in German.
The only thing I know how to say in German is hello and goodbye.
I don't even know goodbye, I just know.
Auf Wiedersehen.
You know, you'd think I'd know more German, considering my mother speaks German, my dad kind of speaks German, my grandmother speaks German, and she lives in the same house as me, but no. It's rough out there.
It's a hard life, not a hard life. I'm sorry, I'm to myself out.
It's fine.
I'm on Twitter as we speak. I don't have Twitter, which is funnier. Ooh, okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. Where's my shovel? There we go. I'm gonna put them all into a hole in the ground.
Because this is a collab thing, I have to constantly look at another person's lore doc every like 2 seconds. I'm like, oh fuck, please, I don't want to screw you up. Ah.
Oh. I mean, that does make sense. I don't do lore collabs because I know I'm gonna fuck it up. And plus, I learned like a general rule of thumb with writing characters: you never want to mix two characters' lores. But that was from a different time. I don't know if that was just a general rule of thumb for a game or role play or whatever. So at the end of the day, it's your call, right?
Honestly, I didn't process anything you said because I was too busy reading.
Ah. No,
I have the world's worst auditory processing ever. Like, I'm sorry? What'd you say? Sorry, I didn't process that. I didn't actually notice what you said. Like, every 2 seconds, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I am quite boring.
No, it's fine. It's nothing to do with you. It is literally all to do with me. Like, if I'm doing, I can't do I can do multiple things at once, but I can't listen and do a thing at the same time unless I'm mostly focused on listening.
No, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay, this is gonna be the biggest hole in the ground I've made, but villagers better be appreciative of their Lord and Savior. In fact, I actually do have to update my character lore.
Mm. Kind of what I'm doing right now. Really peaceful. Yay, lore. Writing stuff that I know is technically not entirely true because this is Blazing's perception of this character. While I'm like giggling, kicking my feet the entire time, like, "Oh, girl, you're falling for the facade."
Ooh.
Not entirely nefariously. It's just one of the
Yeah.
people I'm like backstory collabing with. Like their character isn't like the greatest person, you know.
Yeah.
And Blazing is like, they were kind to me once. They're awesome. They're amazing. They're really kind and awesome and good and cool.
Honestly, I feel that.
Yeah, like.
Sometimes I forget I have bouncy boots. More bread.
Like, it was entirely, like, by chance that I made this character, like, a sad, sickly little guy. Because I had another character that I never actually got to play because the roleplay server was really poorly managed and fell apart before I really got to, get into my lore. He was
Yeah.
also a sad, sickly fella, you know? To be fair, they were supposed to be more explicitly evil and terrible, and I never got to play them, so.
That sucks.
Rip Egret, I know you would have probably, like, liked Blazing in the sense that someone who is incredibly manipulative likes someone who's easy to manipulate, you know?
It's a crazy 180.
You know, there are parallels, but, you know.
I think that's all the beds. Come with me.
I think,
Yes.
like, as I'm writing this, like, I'm realizing, I think Blazing puts a lot of their self-worth into other people. Like, a lot of the things they do is not for, like, oh, I feel sick and I feel awful, I gotta get medicine. No, it's like, I feel sick and awful, I want to be more like Otto, and I can't do that if I'm sick and awful.
Ah.
Very much, like, not really a self in their self, more of a, this person's cool, I should be like them.
I wonder, how would our characters interact? Like, not literally, like, that is a bridge we can cross later once I fix my character.
And something to improv out and, like, actual lore stuff.
Like, how would you take the insane jester?
Literally, their entire perception of you accounts entirely on how you treat them during your first interaction. Like, they value first impressions quite a lot, you know? Like, you're at least slightly polite or kind to them, they're immediately like, wow, this person's so nice that they dared to be kind to me, terrible, awful, sickly, evil person. This is great. They're cool. I should follow them to the ends of the earth.
Damn.
You know?
It's a lot like
Very much like... Well, a lot of Blazing's negative or slightly more negative leaning traits are based off of me, so hey!
Oh. Himself insert.
I thought, like, to some extent, you know, like, I'm not as violently constantly ill as them, and I am more self-aware of my issues than they are, hence why I can apply them correctly to Blazing, but, you know. I thought it'd be easier, like, I can play characters that are pretty opposite to me and my personality. It's not that hard. But I thought, just because this is like a, you know, long-lasting lore SMP, I want to be in character quite often during interactions and stuff, I thought it'd be easier to have something, you know, closer to myself.
Yeah.
Like, it's not impossible to play a non-me, like me character. It's just easier, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a bit of an anxious person. I just took that trait and amplified it to 100 in my previous Blazing character. Like, they were absolutely paranoid. To be fair, they had reason to be paranoid, you know? Like, they're like they could see the future in some capacity, and they literally witnessed the end of their world as they knew it, so...
The end of the world as we know it.
Yeah, that's the thing I thought of immediately. But yeah, they like witnessed the end of the world, and like their friends were constantly being infected by the void, and it was awfully terrible, and a lot of terrible things were happening. So they had reason to be paranoid, but also like it was a little excessive. Like walking up to like pretty much everyone. Hey, did you know the world is ending? The world is ending, by the way. But you need to be prepared. It's all over. I've seen everything. I have seen
I
everything.
have seen the end.
Pretty much, yes. I've seen it. I've seen the end. Please, I want to prevent this. Please help me. And then, like, what was worse is the people around them were pretending like, yeah, no, we can't do anything, while actively doing things to prevent this. So Blazing just got worse.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, we've done everything we can. No, please, I've seen the end. This isn't enough. You know? Because the specific way that foresight worked is they could only see bad futures and, like, the worst future. You know, like, if something awful and terrible was about to happen, it would be, you know, the worst possible thing that could happen was, like, the thing they would see. Like, they'd see it every single time they went to sleep. They'd dream it. And, like, as soon as it's been, like, probably subverted or prevented, they stop dreaming it. So that's how, like, they get the certainty, yes, this prophecy has been averted, you know?
Yeah.
Man, I miss them. Kind of regret making them, like, die forever and ascend to godhood.
That's sad.
Like the lore thing in the end was... I'm not going to explain how I got here, because I'd be here for a while, and I want to focus on writing, but I'm going on a side tangent here. But, like, what was I? I had a run-up sentence into this, and I forgot what it was. I want to restate it, so I can read my coherent... Oh god, this memory struggle. Oh yeah, how we got here. Not how we got here, rather. So, it ended in... They fought a malicious entity known as the Void, which was possessing their corpse in a magic they were in a like magic construct body that was pretty much spun entirely out of their own magic and was actively falling apart by the time they got to fighting the Void, because it couldn't really contain their entire self because they had already ascended to godhood at that point, but they kind of needed to be mortal again because in physical form.
Yeah.
So they functionally... This isn't the first time they fist fought the Void either. To be fair, it wasn't really fist fighting. They had a sword, but like, you know.
Yeah.
And then it ended by them setting themselves on fire setting themselves on fire to kill the Void in their corpse.
Oh.
Yeah, it was... God, there were so many weird plot lines on that, because it wasn't really a coherent, structured lore server. It was just a server that was like an SMP that ended up with lore, and I was like, you know what, I'm rolling with this, you know?
It worked, right?
Yeah. Like, I wrote a whole thing for it, I think. But yeah. The last time they fist fought the Void, it was with the intent to keep the Void in the Void, aka they, like, physically extracted the Void from someone else's soul, and, like, it wasn't exactly tangible, but it was enough that they had to jump into the end portal, then dive into the Void to keep the Void in the Void. You know? I intentionally came there only with an elytra, so I would lose all my shit when I did that, because I planned to do that, you know?
Yeah.
And I had, like, 6 elytra, so it wasn't an issue. Hold on, let me see the bit. I don't think I wrote... Yeah. I didn't write the bit for the keep the Void in the Void bit, I don't think. Yeah, because that happened before this, and I didn't write that. Did it happen before this? Yes, it did. Okay. So yeah, I didn't get around to writing that, like, stuff for that.
Yeah.
But I did write some interesting things, you know? Some bits and
Makes
pieces.
sense.
Well, so I was kind of, I was supposed to have a way of killing the Void forever, and that was supposed to be the end of the plotline, but people kept bringing it back, and I was like, no, fuck, I literally did a whole thing to make sure the Void was over, and we all agreed that this would end it and shit. Why have you brought it back again? Ugh. I'm not gonna get into the 6 amnesia arcs either, that was the whole thing.
Yo, no way, I finally had 2 villagers breed. Fuck
Wahoo.
yeah. I should not take on an iron golem with only leather, gold, and iron as my only armor pieces.
Just build up 3 blocks, you win.
Actually, good point. Hold on. He's not even mad at me. Anyways, free iron. Okay, what other crafting stations should I put down?
I mean, what villages do you need, really? Like,
I don't need enchanting because I can only have 1 enchantment per item due to a mod I have. So
I mean, there's like the infinite loop of emeralds trick, where basically you have cartographers that sell glass, and then you have librarians that buy glass panes, and if they've both been zombie villager cured, you get like a lot more emeralds than you put into it.
oh shit.
That's my go-to in all of my villager trading halls. I start with a Fletcher, so I get a couple of starting emeralds and stuff, and then the thing is, it's not guaranteed for a librarian to start. I think it's not guaranteed for a librarian to start selling glass. It's like one of 2 trades, so it's like a 50-50. But it's like common enough, and it doesn't take that many emeralds to get them up, especially if you're buying enchanted books or whatever, you know?
Makes sense. I could get stone cutter.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on, I can craft that right now. Holy shit, what am I doing? I'm slacking here. Put that there. And put you there, and there. That was more convoluted than it needed to be. Why is there 3 farmers when I only have, you know what, not questioning shit. There is 1 baby.
So they periodically go up and fly up into the ready hearts. Drop the heart in front of you. I was over near the edge of the map because I was whacking all stuff on the ground to get me more materials and shit. And then they just proceeded to drop it outside of bounds. I can't get it. I can't get that.
Okay, now I'm actually sort of consistently writing. I can switch playlist to the more reasonable playlist that I actually have for writing instead of the playlist that makes me want to do things.
Makes sense.
Like, the playlist that makes me want to do things also makes me want to, focus on the songs themselves occasionally,
Yeah.
Too much energy for what I'm writing right now,
Yeah, no, I get that. That's why I have a workflow playlist, which is just specific songs from my normal playlist set to loop.
To be fair, a lot of these, I say a lot, there's only 4 songs here, and one of them is like a collection of songs, so it's not like 4 songs, it's more like 1, 2, 6, 7, 9, 10, like 14, but yeah. That's enough. The day bar, yep, I can spell. Yeah. I know grammar, so good.
Yes.
I know how to use a semicolon, and I don't just insert it where I think it fits because vibes.
Honestly, as much as I love writing, I don't know where to put a semicolon regardless if I Google it.
Yeah, someone give like a heavily simplified explanation of it, and be like, yeah, you use it where you'd use because, you know, I think like
Oh. I mean, that makes
so that's kind of
sense,
what I've
but
been
at the
sticking
same
with.
time,
That's not like its only use, but that's like its most common
yeah.
use as far as I'm aware, you know. So I sort of go off of that and like vibes, you know.
Yeah.
Like I've been told both like use it when you use because and use it also like when you use like either a colon or a comma. But the thing is, I never use colons in my writing, so
Yeah.
that doesn't help.
No, I definitely get that. I rarely use colons. So,
See, holy shit.
Mm. Words. I know the spirit of what I'm writing here, but none of them are words. Like I know what I want this. I know how I want the scene to go. It's not really a scene. It's mostly just like a exposition dump. But I know what I want to expedite, whatever. Words.
words.
Words. No, thank you. I'm gonna go get water and set some things on fire, and then maybe I'll think.
Okay. Ooh, that was bad. This is why I need a bamboo hopper.
I have water now,
Sweet.
and
I need to work on a melon farm.
fire. There we go. Wahoo!
Yippee.
This candle is lavender and honey, and I got it for my birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know what it smells like because I struggle identifying both taste and smell. But I know it smells kind of like a scented like pencil I had ages ago. So it smells like childhood.
Oh.
Oh, I'm shit.
I need paper.
Mm. Like, I don't set up many farms and stuff, mostly because I don't know how to set them up. But I always have like a sugarcane farm in my basement because paper's always needed at some point, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like an easy thing to set up. Like as soon as you get to the Nether, you set up a sugarcane farm, and it's like it doesn't even need to be that big. You just set up like a little thing in your basement and then forget about it, you know.
Yeah. But for me, I always, since the Nether's like one of the last places I go to, I already have a sugarcane farm set up.
Manual one, but yeah. So.
Yeah, manual one. But once I get a redstone one going, oh man, that thing is only gonna be built up until my computer literally cannot handle it anymore.
Yeah, it's I set up a little one where like I get like a diamond pickaxe. I make a small portal, like somewhat temporary in my house, you know,
Yeah.
and then I go to the Nether. I pick up like the first small like handful of quartz, maybe half a stack to a stack that I find,
Yeah.
and then I leave. Like I don't do anything else in the Nether. I just do that, you know.
Makes
And then I set
sense.
up a sugarcane farm in my basement.
Oh, someone pinged me. So I will bounce for the time being.
Alright then. Goodbye.
Good luck riding.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Hello? Hi.
I just saw the notification right now.
I mean, at least it wasn't like an hour late.
Fair. So, I don't like keeping my friends waiting. Also, I'm on stream.
Oh.
Say hi.
You wanna call later then?
Oh, okay.
I don't really want to be in the stream.
Okay.
We can call later, just tag me.
Okay, we'll do.
Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Welcome back.
Apparently they did not want to be in the stream, so we agreed to call later.
What's fair?
Making my way downtown, rolling fast, kicking ass. Taco Bell. I smell popcorn for some reason. Smells
I
pretty
think there's
good, actually.
something gas leak or something relating to that, but like I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, I should be fine. I don't know what you were talking about. Photographer, give me your emerald. Give me your emerald. Oh, I have 3 emeralds. I'm sorry, sir, but you cannot get up. That's perfectly good food. What the fuck? There's another baby villager. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. I have this.
Yes.
I wish I had a melon farm. I only have a pumpkin farm right now. I know I can make.
Make. I'm having too much fun with the exposition. I always have too much fun with the exposition. I write like massive paragraphs of like just repeating the same thing over and over again in slightly different terms.
Ah,
You know, like
the masculine urge to write the same thing 50 times.
but like I've written I've written 400 words, and it basically boils down to blazing as homeless and sickly and love their friends.
And I'm guessing friends is in quotation marks.
Friends is singular, actually, really,
Oh.
and not exactly in quotation marks. That's kind of hesitant, you know.
Ah,
It's like I have three ridiculously long paragraphs. Each paragraph is about 100 and something words. It might only look long because of my formatting, but
ah.
yeah. We've got. I'm gonna read them out mostly because I work best finding typos when I read it aloud because it forces me to actually pay attention to every single word.
Alright.
Sickness. It was always sickness. It was always what had controlled Blazing, what had defined them in its life. From their name, that blazing red child, fevered kid, scarlet-faced street rat, to their friendships, Otto had done so much just for their illnesses. Bella had pity flicker in her eyes at the sight of them, but that was okay. Pity was better than disgust. To the place it lived, no one wanted sicknesses in their household, not like that, and they had run from the first streets it had called home due to their need for medicine. Blazing's sickly nature had determined every aspect of its life. It refused to let illness rule this. Not when they had finally had a friend. That's supposed to say found, not had. When they had finally found a friend, the first they had dared to make since Otto. How many years had it been since the Otto had last seen its brother in all but blood? 4? 5? After the harshness of the streets and the unsympathetic cohort of law enforcement had run Blazing far away, it had never settled for long, never daring to linger, never wanting connection. That's meant to say wanting, it's meant to say like chancing. Never chancing connection. Then there was Bella. She had been kind, for no purpose other than kindness. AKA, in her law doc, it says shit like, she pretends to be kind because it makes things easier for her.
Ah.
A little sheltered, perhaps, entirely ignorant to the realities of poverty. Okay, that's literally canon on their other law doc. But they held no small desire to learn, a voracious appetite for knowledge that Blazing deeply respected. The Otter themselves did not have access to such things to learn. Such things that I need to rephrase that a little bit. So the little that Bella would share with it in their conversations was greatly appreciated. It's why they cared for Bella so much. That's like it was not like it's is kind of like it technically could be it was, but it always reads as it is. It was why they cared for Bella so much. Once one looked past her slightly dismissive nature, you could see a soul that cared. Okay, the most that they want you to see. Someone kind. Someone that was worth fighting through soul-deep coughs, dizzying levels of nausea, fevers so violent they almost swore their sweat would turn into steam, throats so sore they could barely speak. Someone that Blazing had sworn to never leave behind, like they had left Otto behind. Someone that made them wake up every day, be it from their cobbled-together shelter behind the bar they served drinks at, or the rare treat of a heated inn room, and do more than just shuffle emptily through the motions of eating, more than just lean against the back wall of a fireplace for a bit of heat, more than just exist in a world that seemed adamant to kill them. That's what I've got so far.
Damn.
Whatever, go my 3 paragraphs of exposition. This isn't even getting to the main part where
Go my
Blazing loses
exposition.
everything. Like this isn't the main part. This isn't even the bit where Blazing loses everything. They like shows up too late at the like bro. I literally passed out. I'm sorry. I missed. Oh, you're gone. Oh, you're not there. Surely you died.
Nah.
That's one of their other negative traits. They always assume the worst. Like they assume the best of people and the worst of events. You know, like. The only reasonable reason, the only possible reason they didn't show up, like they weren't here waiting for me, was because they died. Yep.
Ah.
No, it's sort of like a classic. Like what we're going for here is a just barely missed them. You know,
Yeah.
like Blazing has not had a habit of being late. They've had a habit of being early or on time, even despite most of their like sicknesses and stuff. You know, and so the one time they are several hours late, like Bella just leaves and then Blazing shows up and Bella isn't there. You know, so. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I used to very much be like that.
Mm.
Oh, well. I may need to cut my stream short.